Elayne Boosler.
Thanks. Whoa, hot crowd. Good show. Do you know they have a surprise they didn't tell you about? Telly Savalas is going to come down and sing with LaBelle tonight. Hey, don't hiss me. He is great. Didn't you see his musical special? I got the album. I play it when I'm vacuuming. All right. I just finished playing a nightclub in Miami Beach, so I cannot tell you how exciting it is to be in front of a live audience again. It was so old. I mean, really like old. I really try not to curse in the act. One night I accidentally mentioned sex on stage. 3 people got heart attacks, the rest got deja vu. I had groupies, old guys would try to pick me up after the show. You know the type? Had one hair wrapped it around their entire head. The beach was great. The lectures are really easy to handle because they're senile. A 90-year-old guy goosed me in the ocean, so I just held him under. Had a great flight coming back. I dig flying. I like stewardesses. They're very hip. Hi. Care to purchase a cocktail? No? Well, do you want to tie me up? In case of emergency, use your seat cushion for flotation, not me. You know what you look like to a shark floating in the middle of the ocean, that little seat cushion? You look like an hors d'oeuvre on a Ritz cracker. I actually didn't have to be here tonight. I could be in Washington making a fortune. I don't type either. Never understood those women, even prostitutes. It's so strange to me. Where are their values? How could any woman spend the night with a man without having had dinner and a movie first? I actually have a college degree. I'm just putting together this little act so I'll have something to fall back on. That's what your parents always tell you, right? You need something to fall back on. Why? Because you're going to fail at what you really want to do. My parents are really cheap. It used to drive me crazy. You know, like when I was a kid, I really wanted a jewelry making kit. They got me an oyster. It's a new one you will never hear again. My mother's a good cook. I mean, food has to be perfect. Once we all went fishing, my mother caught a 10-pound trout, threw it back, said it didn't look fresh. Did your mommies bathe you in the sink when you were little? Yeah, mine too. Kind of sadistic. Used to leave the dishes in. Have a wonderful sister. She's suing a bus development company now. You know those gadgets in the back of the magazines? She sent away for this gadget guaranteed to add 6 inches to your chest. She got it all on the left side. Never had pets when I was little, so I have a lot of pets now. 92,000 roaches I sublet from. They don't want to leave. It's like a moving carpet, you know? Last summer, I thought I got rid of a man. In August, I didn't see a roach for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they all marched in tan with little straw bags that said Aruba. Dogs are the best pets. Dogs are intelligent. They learn fast. My baby brother wet the bed. The dog came over and pushed his face in it. My cat just got a social disease. I trusted her. It really hurts. Tried to tell me she got it from sitting in a strange litter box. I like animals. Like, I can't even go pick a live lobster out of a restaurant, you know? First of all, from years of inbreeding, these lobsters now know what's going on. You walk over to the tank to pick one out, they start limping, coughing. Food, I dig food. Now I'm being brought to you by Baskin Robbins. Rocky Road, Jamocha almond fudge, chocolate chip, vanilla. I don't eat it. I rub it on my thighs. Why waste time? It's fairly depressing. You know you're getting fat when you step on your dog's tail and he dies. You get off a metal chair and you have to fluff it up. I get this big behind. I try to jog it off. It jumps up and down. I'm always turning around. I keep thinking someone's tapping me on the shoulder. Whenever somebody says to me, why don't you lose weight? I say, well, it's just a little something to fall back on. I can't cook. I tried to cook dinner for this really nice guy last week. Now, I can't cook. He was so polite. The dinner was disgusting. But he actually convinced me that the country he comes from, it's really polite to throw up after a good meal. I've met with a lot of different kinds of people. I went out with a cab driver once. Cab drivers are the best. They do not have lifers driving cabs anymore. It's all freaks now, right? Jumped in a cab. The kid was 12 years old, sitting on a phone book, smoking a joint. I said, great, 44th Street, please? I got it. Listen. Why don't we take a cab? I'll get another taxi. I could do it. It's nothing. I need a little help with your directions. Where are you now? We get there, it's drizzling. He circles a block in the rain 19 times. I said, what are you, nuts? Turn off the meter. What are you, suicidal? I'm in a holding pattern. I can't land in this fog. He's too young for the license. I looked for his age on the dashboard. They didn't have it, but his picture was taken on a pony. Turned my mother onto grass once. It was great to see a 50-year-old woman walking around the living room with a joint and an ashtray underneath. Black guys, I find, pick you up much more creatively than white guys. It's true. Oh, yeah. No, it's true. We came out of a concert the other night, and these two white guys drove up in a car. The usual, how you doing? Hey, we got him. How you doing? Come over to the car. Come here. Hey, here's my hands. I ain't doing anything. Come here. Hey. You want to go for a ride? You're really pretty. No, you ugly pig. Then this black guy came around the corner. It was beautiful. He said, whoa, all the stars is out tonight, Jack. And the white guys came back and took him for a ride. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
Still to come, Vicki Sue Robinson, Candy Staten, and the Andrea True Connection, plus the lovely Mule Deer.